You can talk, explain, beg, and they still won't listen. You can show them the truth right in front of their eyes and they'll look the other way. You love them dearly, you care for them with all your heart, and you poured so much time and advice into them and trying to help them. You've tried in every way you can. You've tried calm, angry, emotional, logical. Nothing seems to get through. And it leaves you with a different type of frustration because you know the consequences and you can see clear as day the path they're going down, and all you want to do is for them to listen so they can avoid learning the hard way. We all want to help the people we love, especially when they're struggling mentally or physically. And it makes it so much more difficult compared to, let's say, you're trying to help out a stranger. You can give a stranger brief advice, true, honest advice, but if they don't take it and don't listen to you, well, you're not really that bothered because you don't have that connection, really. You don't have the heartfelt love and care like you do for, say, your friends or your family or your partner. I find myself going round in circles and circles because I want to help the people I love, but when they don't listen, it comes down to, well, why should I even bother? I just feel like giving up. And then we go around the circle again because I do bother, I do care. So I'm going to keep trying until they listen. But after many experiences with frustration from trying to get a loved one to listen to me, it came down to a quote that you may have heard already. You can show someone the door, but you can't make them walk through it. Or you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. So here's what I've learned. No matter how much help I try and give, some people don't need advice, they need consequences. Now, I know letting them face the consequences sounds a little bit cold-hearted, and that's exactly what you're trying to make them avoid. But it gets to a point where you do need to take a step back. You've showed how much you love them, and you're doing all you can as a loved one to them. As painful as it can be to watch them struggle when they could just simply listen to you, you need to remember, love doesn't always mean fixing someone. Sometimes it means loving them along their journey, even if that leads them somewhere you wouldn't go. And I promise you, as much as you don't think it or feel it will ever happen, you will be appreciated for all you've done for them one day, and the acknowledgement will sink in, but words could never teach them the lessons of life. And we need to note that real love isn't about control, it's about boundaries. It's knowing when to speak and when to step back, because the more you chase them, the less they hear you. And sometimes it's about letting life teach them what your words couldn't. It's always going to be painful watching someone you love go down a path of self-destruction. Maybe pick a time in your life when you just wouldn't listen. Maybe it was years ago and you only realize now. And nothing could have taught you that lesson like facing the consequence. So letting them face those lessons on their own isn't something you should feel so guilty for, because you've done all you can and they know that deep down. They'll remember what you said. They'll realize you weren't judging them, you weren't trying to hurt them, you were trying to protect them. And until then, let them learn, love them, but stop chasing them. And you just have to let some people wake up without the alarm sometimes.